Cyberbullying occurs when someone is threatened, harassed, intimidated and just made to feel very, very bad using today's technologies being the web and mobile phones, in chat rooms, etc. It's a really horrible thing for children to experience, and hundreds and thousands of children every day in Australia are victims of these crimes.
Cyberbullying can happen to anyone, and the bully can act anonymously if they want. People can also be bullied online by groups of people such as class groups or collective members of an online community.
This is a very serious problem for many, many young people. They may feel alone, they may feel angry and they may feel sad, but the most important thing for children to know is it's not their fault and they really have to tell somebody about what's going on.
Common signals for children being bullied online include spending a lot of time on the computer, mood swings, becoming antisocial and losing friends. By being aware of typical cyberbullying signals, you will be able to provide help and support at an early stage.
What's the difference with cyberbullying and bullies as we traditionally knew them?
It's a faceless crime now, and a lot of people are more prepared or more willing to tease someone, to call them names, to upset them, to incite even hatred over a computer, because they know they're not cited by the person.
All bullying is not tolerated, but schools need to take strong action to ensure that young people know the consequences of bullying and also how to find ways to seek help if they need it.
Like a week ago I was on MSN and one of my old friends, one of his friends was on as him. I found out and he asked me if I wanted to die.
A group of my friends, like when we have our little fights and stuff, they always get pretty aggressive over the internet.
Say that it wouldn't be a very nice experience.
I think that's why they do it, but then they don't realise how it can turn into.
All the information that goes on there, what it can do to a lot of people and affect people's lives.
The main type of cyberbullying, especially in a school environment, is the teasing, the calling the names, and often it starts with a little bit of tit-for-tat stuff. The problem is that other people get involved because it is on the computer, it's open to other people, and that's where the problem seems to occur. It's not so much in the schoolyard, it's when it's outside the schoolyard and more people become involved, and it might start from some serious allegations to people getting very upset, and occasionally it ends up turning physical because of it.
How are the police helping to stamp out these problems?
There are certain powers and certain laws under new legislation that can be enforced if it's a serious type of internet crime, and there's new acts coming in all the time because there's such a new wave of crime.
The department has, for example, a policy around anti-bullying, which includes psychological bullying, forms of psychological bullying such as cyberbullying. The department also has internet filters in place. So there are filtering systems for inappropriate content of emails or other websites that come through the system that are able to be blocked.
It's really important to learn how to protect your children online and to learn how to respond if your child is being cyberbullied.
I think it'd probably be worse than being bullied in face-to-face because you wouldn't really know who's doing it to you.
I reckon it would probably be scary, you know, for someone to go on and then have threatening messages and that.
Just think it's wrong from all the people that do that stuff to them and can damage a lot of in your mind and stuff.
An online safety survey conducted by Net Alert and 9MSN in 2007 found that 16% of young people said they had been bullied online, while 14% were bullied through their mobile phone.
What can parents do to help stop it?
Check what your children are doing, and it's not about being obtrusive, it's about just having understanding of what they're doing and explain to them why, because of the dangers.
There has just recently been a brochure produced called Click, which is an information brochure for parents. There's also information in the brochure about how parents can seek help for planning internet use, for example, blocking certain sites, allowing access to some sites and not others, and even as far as monitoring the internet use of young people.
If your child is a victim of cyberbullying, keep a record. This may help you or the police to find out who is sending the messages. Make sure your children know they can tell someone. Contact your phone or internet service provider. They can help you block messages or calls from certain senders. If messages are threatening or serious, get in touch with the police. Cyberbullying, if it's threatening, is illegal. Make sure the children know that you don't reply to bullying messages. It'll only get worse if you do. Change your child's contact details. Get a new username for the internet, a new email account, and a new mobile phone number, and only give them out to your child's closest friends.
Remember, always keep your usernames and passwords private. You don't want them to fall into the hands of people that might misuse it.